got some nerves.
Here's Prater now set to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here come the Bills. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but there's that special one there. I say they go get it.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down. And a nice little broken tackle run there by Todd Gurley, the 10th pick in the 2015 draft.
And that's what you get with him, that full package of speed, power, able to catch the ball out of the backfield. Many people doubted him coming out because of the knee injury in college. They're seeing the full Todd Gurley now, and it hurts.
Let's go. Omaha.
On 1st and 10, here's Bortles. It's complete right side to Benjamin. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Now Bortles throwing on 2nd down.
Oh, that was a pick!
And he's taken down.
You see I threw it on the inside.
Bro, that was a pick.
The 40. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Oh, man.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. On 1st down, Bortles. And this is caught by Martavis Bryant. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. First trip to the red zone for the Bills. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. On 1st down, it's Gurley. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Bortles to throw on 2nd down. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Kelvin Benjamin, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from taking the lead. Hauschka adds the extra point. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to get underway with the Bills in possession, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Lions now. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now Riddick. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kyle Williams in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation. Out of the gun, Stafford. He's got the completion to Strong.
Damn, I ain't get the do my audible. Fuck. Lucky, boy. Damn, I ain't.
They give him a gain of 38.
Do my adjustment.
I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they
that would've
flip
been
field
picked,
position
too.
there?
Fuck.
A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 44-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
To throw on 2nd down is Stafford. He hits Riddick underneath. And he's going to go out of bounds. He takes this one down shy
holding
of
the
the
fuck out of
20.
him. Them receivers blocking their ass off.
19, and it moves the chains.
Look at that shit.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
They'll run it now out of the gun. They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Stafford.
Oh, that was money. Come on,
The
Stafford.
tight end Luke Wilson was the target, and it's 3rd down. defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford.
Oh, they perping. I jumped that. Oh, they just
out of the 14-yard line.
I picked that for real. They wouldn't even let me put my hand up.
That's going to bring up the 4th down.
I would like the fuck out of that.
So on 4th down, the Lions turn it over to Matt Prater for the field goal try.
Go.
And
oh, you missed
kick
it. Oh, you almost
on
missed
the money. It's good. And they jump back in front here.
That
it's
wind
9
got
to
me
7.
nervous as fuck.
Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he watched that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in, and had just enough to get it done.
On the return, it's Kenyon Barner. That's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And the Bills getting set to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Yeah, I was all over that. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
I was touching it.
So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player? No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Now Bortles.
Come on, Benjamin.
Loose.
I hit him. Come on, Benjamin. You can't put that no better.
Play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now flags will come in. One of the Bills got going a little early. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
This 3rd down just got even more difficult. 3rd down and 15 after the false start. On 3rd and long, it's Bortles. He's going to wind up and air it out. So he took a shot here on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4th.
Damn,
not only was the call
put Cooks right there, but that was T fucking D.
Defense right there.
That safety was gone.
Locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
Now they'll run it on the
Oh,
toss.
my
And
God.
he'll be
I ain't
taken
even touched
down
the
for a
turbo.
loss back at the 3.
I ain't even touched no
They'll wind up
turbo.
losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Two minutes to go here in the first half. Back to Buffalo after this. To throw on 2nd down. Stafford.
Oh, he dropped it.
There. A nice hit. Jars the ball.
I should have picked it, bro. I left the fuck out of that. I'm all over that, bro. I know what you
Let's
want to
go
do.
ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle.
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Gonna look deep for Wilson.
Good catch, baby.
That bullshit.
Good catch, baby.
Yeah, right.
To the 35-yard line.
Good catch,
on,
baby.
man. That's
A
crazy.
very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Good shit, Fee.
He did smack the fuck out of him, though.
Here's Riddick. And
Oh.
a run. And he'll be taken down, but
Damn,
not before
okay.
getting this inside
He
the
got
30.
him. That was a good ass
Almost
bumper.
unstoppable on the ground there, as that one is good for 39. Right back to him on 1st down. And this time the yards won't come so easy, as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Hey, 22! Set! Waiting!
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Stafford, and it's caught over the middle. Wilson. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Now the Bills will take another timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The Lions on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. On the ground, it's Riddick. And a short gain here, down to the 22. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. And Prater's kick is
man.
It's good. And that will push the lead up to 12-7.
Hey, that wind is fucking me up,
They
boy.
wind up getting 3 out of it.
And to me, the mentality to begin the
that
drive,
wind
that
on
was
some
probably the key to
bullshit.
everything. Let's just make sure we take care of the football, give ourselves some room, and maybe punt it away. Instead, it started at the 3, and it ended with 3 points.
Now it's Barner. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. And now out come the Bills. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Bortles now on 1st down. It's complete. This is Todd Gurley. And he's taken down, but not before getting us across midfield and just shy of the 40. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. Bortles now on first down. And that will be incomplete with the clock down now to 13 seconds. He was looking for Todd Gurley, and it's second down.
Battle of the goddammit.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hank.
Bortles again here on 2nd and 10. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And that'll make it 3rd down. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And I tell you what, he got it.
Oh, I swear to God he made that shit.
Lots of leg behind it. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort.
I'm good at kicking.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it now.
Oh, I tried to get up.
Halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Now they'll run it on the toss. Space to maneuver at the 40.
Man,
and they'll take it to the 43-yard line. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
All right, here we go.
Come on.
Set. 250.
Now a first down throw. Stafford out to the flat. That's complete to his running
Bumbo.
back. And he showed a nice little juke, but then the window quickly closed. It'll be a 2-yard gain.
12-10, he up 2.
Second down.
What? I've been stopping it the whole game. Nigga, shut the fuck up. I can't stop that
so
shit.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
You hearing Rock? Are you hearing Vito?
Riddick with a carry.
Ah, come on, you gotta get
one
there.
tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Oh, so you
Starlin
that nigga
in on the tackle.
Wow,
despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun. Stafford. He gets it to Brown. Good play.
Oh, yeah, he gone. He gone. Oh, baby!
Detroit.
AB!
Antonio Brown. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Lions add on to
that
their
was gay,
lead.
bro.
Hey, that out route was clutch.
The band, the dance moves. AB is in the end zone yet again, and that's not a surprise at all. His ability to turn something into a bigger play after the catch, that run after catch, one of the things that helps separate him as one of the elite receivers in the NFL.
You can't hit the field goal.
Oh my God, bro!
It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far.
Bro, they playing me on these PATs, bro. I just missed motherfucking 2 PATs. Bullshit.
Here's Prater now set to kick it away. Now it's Barner. Return here, he gets it out to the 25-yard line. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Going deep for Benjamin.
Oh, come on, man. 8 motherfuckers touching the ball.
He might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come.
Yeah,
complete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
Oh,
he muffed that.
Oh, they played.
Yes, sir. He did muff it. Yup.
Oh, they
played with me
either. The game, because
you seen it? He
it's
kicked
all on
it.
him.
He kicked it, but they played me though.
He's got a chance to make a punt return.
Hell,
and instead,
that's what happened in real football. You can't touch it on a punt.
Bro, he was supposed to pick it up.
For a returner on this field turf surface.
No, not at all. And a bunch of them go up when they're all trying to get to the football, don't they?
Check 50. 77.
Time to establish the run game here. Gurley. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
From the gun, it's Bortles. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it
Good
aside.
job, baby.
You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
So stuff for no gain on second down brings up a pretty interesting third from this distance.
I'm throwing the ball, and I'm not even thinking about play pass. I'm going to let them know right away I'm throwing it, but I'm probably giving my quarterback some room, sprint him out to one side or the other, and give him an opportunity. If it breaks down, he can take off and run for it.
Bortles now on 3rd and goal. Flush to his right. He may try.
Oh, my God.
Touchdown, Buffalo. Blake Bortles, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And his guy's now just a 2-point conversion away from tying us up. Now Hauschka to tack on the extra point. Hauschka with the extra point. This is now
damn, I didn't mean to do that. Oh.
And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now they try the right side here. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
They go back to Riddick. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Got to put his stick in the open
They're trying
field.
to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. The Lions on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, Stafford. Stafford puts it on the ground.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Punt of 38 yards officially, and this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. Things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Working from the gun, it's Bortles. He gets it to Cooks. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That goes for a gain of 31. Back now in Buffalo. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a one-point difference here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll run it now out of the gun. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Another carry now for Gurley. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Throwing on first down is Bortles. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
Hey, hold it.
He'll get it up the middle.
Get him off of you. Man, why ain't nobody block him, bro? This nigga just sitting over there by himself.
No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Here's Jones. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, but they do keep him out of the end zone, and now it's 4th down. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
A pressure spot now for a guy who's been here before, and that's Stephen Hauschka. This for a 4th quarter lead. And Hauschka's kick is good. And the Bills have taken the lead here in the 4th. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so.
You gotta hold, y'all.
But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, man, just score a touchdown and seal this thing.
So out now come the Lions. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he's got room. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Let's go now, let's go. 40 gut, 40 gut.
On 2nd down, here's Stafford. He's going to leave this for running back. It's complete.
That stupid-ass
no gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. From the gun, here's Stafford.
Damn, I'm going to get wide open.
Wide open, complete.
Good shit.
And they do
Damn.
finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play there for Detroit. 41 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
And
time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this.
On the ball, on the ball.
They'll run it now. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stop that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. It's complete to Brown, right side.
Yeah, right, bro. That nigga
and
was...
he's going to be out of bounds.
Oh, yeah, 1 foot in bounds.
The 20. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd
That's crazy,
down.
bro. That nigga had 1 foot in bounds and ballerina out of bounds, bro. Hey, this man got a couple shits they got to finish, brother.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. He'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. So on 4th down,
damn, I thought that was going to ice it.
In a big spot here.
Shit.
This for the lead in the final stages.
Oh. Missed it.
And Peter's kick is
kick,
on
baby.
the money. It's good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes.
Damn, I should have
Big
used
kick
that
right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there's
Kick,
still
baby.
time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze
It is a good-ass game.
If the other team scores,
Good-ass
too
game
soon.
right
If they
here.
somehow hold on, they've managed the clock exactly right.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
372. Lucy. 380. Hank. Lucy.
Back to throw. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. Back to throw.
Yes!
No,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, baby.
Intercepted.
That's bad.
Yeah, baby.
Damn,
He'll
Bortles.
take this one all the way down
Bortles,
I was on that
bruh.
shit.
I'm throwing that
I was
shit
on that
outside,
shit.
bro. This nigga Bortles throw it straight to him.
I was on that shit.
That was some bullshit, man.
And they'll run him here. Down right around the 25.
We're gonna
Give
try
him
to
a
cheat a
couple on
fly.
the carry there. Second and 8.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
You gonna run the clock all the way down? Ah, he gay.
Yeah,
Ah,
yeah. Nigga, it's a 1-point
this
game. You
nigga's
think I
gay.
ain't?
Ah, man. All right. All right,
Hey, you
man.
think I ain't, nigga?
The give to the fullback on the dive. Blunt rolling with a first down and more. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal.
Well, big man with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
A road win
Good
in the
game,
National
bro.
Football League.
That was a
You
good-ass
never
game,
take that
though.
for granted, no matter who you're
That's
playing, no matter
bullshit.
where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And
All
you know
my
you
fucking
drive the
games,
ball
bro.
weak
This
in
some
your own
bullshit, bro.
facility. No one thinks we can do this.
All my fucking
Only
games
people
be about
believe
one
are
fucking
right here
two
in this
fucking
room,
shitty ass
and then you
points,
go on
bro.
the road, band together, and get it done.
So for Detroit, their battle to finish 500 gets a slight lift as they move to 6-8 on the year. And they will head home next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, their slim playoff hopes are gone now as they fall to 5-9. And they'll
game
look to
was
get
tight
back in
the
the winning
whole
column
way.
next week as they head to Foxborough to
The game was tight the whole way. It was a tight game the whole way. I was up by 8, and he came back. I ain't getting no skill points for that game. That's what I be talking about, man. you gotta put that XP up, man. Man, you gotta put that XP up, bruh. I ain't even get no damn skill points. I ain't getting no skill points for that win. He talking about that game. I'm about to watch this other game now.